everything I do every day is a potential source of inspiration. I have to be an advertising professional, you have to walk through the world with your eyes open. Hi, I'm Neil Feinstein. I'm a professor of advertising in the Division of Mass Communication, the Collins College of Professional Studies. I'm also the director of our Masters in Integrated Advertising Communications program. I consider myself a creative person, and it's a creative industry. In fact, you come into work every day and you have to be creative. No day is the same. If you're an accountant, you come in every day and you do the numbers and then you walk home. When you are in advertising, you are given an assignment and you think about it all the time. I always knew I wanted to get into academia, but I didn't know how I was going to get into academia. So I went into advertising. And at some point, NYU, I got my master's degree at NYU. NYU introduced a new master's program in direct and interactive marketing. And I said, oh, that's a degree I would like to have. So I had 2 children at the time, and I said, all right, I'm going to go back to school, which I thought was a great lesson for the kids, to see their dad learning at, in his 30s going back to school. And I remember I used to sit with my daughter Sophie and we would study together. It was really fun. I don't think any parent could say their proudest achievement is always their children, and I'm just so, I talk about my daughters in class. I have 2 daughters, I talk about them in class all the time. There's a class in there right now. I'm gonna be TikTok famous.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes. Are you gonna be here for the upload later?
Not physically, but
okay.
I will be called in.
Okay. We need to rehearse too today. Okay. Did you get a chance to read through the script?
I read it again. I'm gonna read it again.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I need to practice.
Yeah. Start practicing. Right. I think the biggest contribution so far that I've made to St. John's is the success that I've had with my students in this advertising competition, and I think that's really just a symbol of how I am able to teach students to be able to apply the principles of advertising, the concepts of advertising, and to build out a successful campaign so that they can learn what it's like to be successful. Academic service learning is bringing the mission of service into the classroom and making it a pedagogical foundation. So the way I use it in my copywriting class is we find a not-for-profit and we develop an advertising campaign for them based on an objective that they define. So I've had the good fortune of working with Ronald McDonald House, Make-A-Wish Foundation, Habitat for Humanity, some really great not-for-profits. Every religion teaches you to give back. So in the Jewish religion, it's called tzedakah. But that's not a concept that's only true to the Jewish religion. It's true to Catholicism. It's true to basically every religion out there. That is the role that religion plays in my life. It's not that I have to go to church or temple every week and pray. It's just that I have to be a good, caring person. Here's something my students might not know about me. When I was their age, I was a dancer. I used to take professional dance classes here in the city at a dance studio called Steps. I never auditioned for shows, but I used to take dance classes every single day. Bye. Goodbye.